So I'm Steve. I'm the founder and CEO of Earnscape. Earnscape was founded in 2023 and went through quite a few pivots before we ended up with what we're working on today, which is mobile game live streaming. That's basically what we do in a nutshell. If you're familiar with gaming at all, you're probably aware that live streaming is one of the most popular ways for games to be discovered. Personally, I've discovered most of the games that I've played recently by watching streamers, and I would never have discovered them had I not done that. However, right now, other than us, there's basically no way for someone who does mobile games primarily to live stream what they do. In order to do that, you pretty much have to plug your phone into your computer, and you have to emulate your phone, and then you have to connect through some third-party platform and link it out to everywhere that you have an audience. It's kind of onerous, and it locks out a whole lot of people, considering that the majority of the gaming market is mobile, and a lot of that, about 80%, is mobile only. A lot of people, especially in developing countries or in not as rich world countries, don't have computers. And even younger people, like how many of you here have a computer with you? How many of you, there's actually more people than I thought, actually brought their computers here, like into this room?
I did.
Okay, so yeah, you have your phones, but hardly any of you actually have a computer with you right now. And I'm willing to bet quite a few of you probably play some games on your phones. And how would you like to make money while you do that? How would you like to cultivate an audience? How would you like to just, as you're riding in your Grab over here or back to your hotel, make a couple extra bucks? You can do that as a streamer, but if you're doing that right now on your phone, it's really difficult. You basically can't do it unless you use our platform. So what we do is, there we go. We have basically just an app that you download from the Android Play Store or the Apple App Store. The Apple app one is not as good right now because there's a lot of additional restrictions on iOS devices that don't allow us to do as much, so we need a lot more relationships with games. But if you are on Android, it works with literally every game on your phone. It doesn't matter whether we have a relationship with them or whether they are paying us. Doesn't matter at all. If it's on your phone, you can live stream it, and anyone who watches that live stream will get served ads. They'll have the ability to tip you just like any other live streaming platform. You'll be able to get sponsors who come in and pay you to talk about stuff as you're streaming. You'll be able to get paid to play specific games. And we also offer we call it a universal basic income. Because we're buying your data from you so that we can improve the service. And most people, when they talk about big tech platforms, they just kind of steal your data to improve their platforms. They don't really give you anything for it. We actually pay you. So we also put all of the content on our YouTube channel so that you can monetize it in perpetuity. And we have a good relationship with Google that's really helping with that infrastructure. But basically, as you're playing games, you are earning money. And where do we pay you? To your wallet. So one thing that you may or may not know is that there's a lot of real major restrictions on streamers and earners that a lot of the legacy platforms put in. You have to have like $1,000 in pending payouts before you get a payout. You have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can even stream. And especially with Facebook, you have to be a partner. And getting a partnership with Facebook to become a content creator is getting increasingly difficult. We don't require any of that. You just need our app and you need to hit the launch button. That's all you have to do. And since we've given you a wallet, we pay you in stable coins anytime you earn money. So you don't have to have a bank account if you don't want it. You can just send it to wherever your wallet is. We're currently integrating off-ramps so that if you want to just put the money directly into your bank account, you'll be able to do that. We also have integrations with several telcos that are allowing us to basically allow you to buy airtime minutes. So if you're somewhere like in the Philippines and you don't really have access to a lot of the Web3 rails, we have to get a license before we can offer a lot of these tech services, especially blockchain, and Google's even making that more difficult now. But you can just get airtime minutes, not miles. So we've been live with this platform since early last year. We've actively suppressed our growth. Why? Because there's a lot of fraud, there's a lot of scammers out there. I'm sure a lot of you are very familiar with this. We don't want people who are just coming in and trying to milk the ecosystem, so we've actively stopped people from using our product until we could perfect our AI models to identify the fraud, filter it out, and make sure that we only have real people playing these games. And not only that, but we've been able to use all of this time to optimize it for the developing world. So if you are in a remote area, you have really bad internet, you don't have an optimal phone, you can still use this product. In fact, just a few minutes ago, I pulled up a stream right outside and it was crystal clear. That person is, I think, in the remote areas of the Philippines. They were playing some gacha, like anime game or something. Looked really good, looked solid. I couldn't even tell that I wasn't just watching a YouTube video. Really high quality streams. We invented brand new algorithms to handle this stuff that the entrenched competitors can't really do yet. So that's pretty much my pitch for you guys. Just know what our product is. If you're interested in making some money as you play mobile games, go ahead and download it. If you want to connect with me, you can do that. Apparently, I also put a Calendly link up there. So if you'd like to book a call and learn more, by all means, feel free to do that. But without further ado, I will hand this back to Matt. Thanks, everybody, for listening, and thanks for coming out to the event.